Hi guys! So today we're going to be making origami boats. This is one I made earlier and I have lovely colored it red. That totally makes sense. But the cool thing about these is even though they're made out of paper, they still float in water. So real fun. The only thing you'll need today is a normal piece of paper. Doesn't even have to be a square, just a normal piece of printer paper. You can see here on mine, I've colored one side green and the other side is just white. That's just to help you guys see where certain folds are. You don't have to do that, but if you want to do it, you can. I also have decorating supplies is optional. I don't have any with me because I've already done that, but you can do the decorating beforehand on this on the piece of paper before you fold it, or you could do it afterwards like I did on this one. One thing to note on, so like this, the green side, that is where this red is, that's where it will show up, and then the white is on the inside of the boat. I'll make sure you understand that as we start folding, but that is a thing to be aware of if you're decorating beforehand. So let's get started. So if you are using a piece of paper that is decorated beforehand, the side that you want on the outside of your boat, right here, you want it facing up to start. Okay, so first things first, we are gonna fold our paper in half, hot dog wise, the long and skinny way, and shoop, bam. All right, so we now have our skinny hot dog. It opens up in a V. We're now going to open this up again, and we're going to do the same thing, but now hamburger wise. So we're going to take our top and fold it all the way down, and you want your colored side to be inside your hamburger. So, and this one you're going to keep folded rather than unfolding it again like we did with the hot dog. So we have our hamburger. And now what we're gonna do is take this edge and line it up with the middle so that we have a crease in the middle of our paper from when we did our hot dog fold. So you're gonna take this side and line it up with this side, and this side and line it up with this side to make two triangles. So you're just gonna rotate it in and line it up, and it's not gonna line up all the way to the bottom. That's okay, that's what we want. And just line it up with the middle and then press all the way down. So I'll show you guys up here. Oh, lovely shadows. So here you can see we have the crease right there, and so this one I lined up with that crease and then pressed all the way down. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. We're gonna take this corner, line it up with this one, and then just go out and down. So now we have this little triangle shape with a rectangle on the bottom. I'm just gonna curve these. Okay, next step. Now what we're gonna do, so we have our little flaps, our little rectangle on the bottom. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take one of them. So right now there's two flaps down here. I'm only taking the top one, and you're gonna fold it up right to the edge of your triangles. So you're gonna fold it all closer look, right here, that crease is right at this bottom part. Okay. And now you can see some of the green is showing up too. So now what we're gonna do is flip this over and do the same thing. So what I'm gonna do is line up this corner with this corner and this corner with this corner, and then the edges will be even. So we have right here and right here, and now it's the same on both sides. And if you were to stop here and just open it up, you have a little party hat. But that is a craft for a different time, I suppose. Or I guess it's in this one. But you could just stop here and have a party hat. So much fun. But we're here for boats. So next is the first kind of complicated part. It's not too complicated, but it can be a little bit confusing. So what you're gonna do is take your corners and push them together and see how it's making like a diamond shape. You're gonna push it all the way flat, and then you can see here, right here I have this little flap. Just push one flap underneath so it lays flat, and the same thing on the other side. Push it underneath so it lays flat, and then once you get to this shape, just press it down like this. And I'll go ahead and show you guys one more time. Okay, so we have our party hat. We're gonna take the ends and push them together till we get the diamond shape. And then we still have these little things that want to stick up. Just push the one that's trying to be underneath. Same thing on the other side. Push it underneath and underneath. And then once you're like this, just push down the top edges so they're nice and flat. Okay. So now we've gotten to this point. So that's the first difficult step done. So now we have a couple more easy steps and then one more that's a little difficult, and then we have our boat. So we're almost done, guys. So now we're gonna take this corner, this bottom corner, and fold it all the way up, but only one of them. So one of them will still be down and one will be up. So we're gonna fold it all the way up right here. And press it down. Okay, so we now have this top flap folded up, and we have another one here. So we're gonna flip it over and do the same thing. So we're gonna fold it up so that the top and the bottom corner meet. And so now we have a little flappy flap, and in the bottom here it can open up. But, oop, mine is falling over. So now comes the second complicated point. It is similar to the first one. So you're gonna stick your thumb in the bottom and open it up. It's gonna look like a little bird mouth. And then you're gonna press it flat again. So now it makes a diamond shape again. And then press these top parts. So I'll go ahead and show you guys again. We have our triangle flaps. They're all here. It's basically the same thing we just did with the hat. You're gonna take your two corners, push them together so they meet, and now we have a diamond shape, and we're gonna push it flat, and now we have this diamond shape. It has a line on both sides, like that. Now, here's the magic part. You're gonna take these top two, So there's a center part and then there's two little parts that want to kind of slide. You're gonna slide these out. And now we have our boat. So normally I slide them out and then I will push down on this bottom part a little bit to crease it so that it stays open. And we have our boat, and you can see I have a nice green outside and a little bit of green inside as well. But that's our craft. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I went slow enough for all you guys. But that's it for this week. Chest them out floating. They're so cool. They're so fun. The fact that you can make a piece of paper float and have it float for a decently long time without sinking and getting too soaked. They're lots of fun. If you have a river near you, they're really fun to float down the river. But yeah, that's the craft for this week, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!